cleaning our spinal cord. Close the left nose. Breathe in from the bottom of the spinal cord to the top of the head pit. Close the right nose. Breathe out and coming down to the spinal cord. Breathe in and going to the top of the head pit. Close the right nostril. Breathe out and breathe out and coming down to the spinal cord. Breathe in and going to the top of the head pit. On the head pit, we are visualizing a small Sivalingam seated there. Today, we are doing meditation on our five senses. First of all, we think of the sense of touching the skin. We feel the sense of touching the skin all over the body. All the bad imprints occurred because of the skin. The sense of touching is being purified by the divine bliss. Now onwards, we will use this sense with constant awareness, limit and method. Think all over the body. Inhale and exhale with absolute silence. Next, we think of the sense of taste in the tongue. We fold the tongue and make it touch with the upper palate. Think of the tip of the tongue. Inhale and exhale with absolute silence. All the bad imprints occurred because of the are purified. We think of the tongue, tip of the tongue, inhale and exhale with absolute silence. We use the sense of taste in the tongue with constant awareness and limit and method for the taste and also for the speech and words. Always we will be with consciousness. Think of the tip of the tongue and inhale and exhale with absolute silence. Next, we think of the sense of smell, the nose. For that, we are concentrating on the tip of the nose bone. Inhale and exhale with absolute silence. All the bad imprints occurred because of the sense of smell. The nose are being purified by the divine bliss. Now onwards, we will use the sense of smell, the nose, with constant awareness, limit and method. Think of the tip of the nose, inhale and exhale with absolute consciousness. Next, we think of the sense of vision, the eyes. We observe our two eyes from a imaginary eye in our head. All the bad imprints occurred because of the sense of vision, the eyes, and in the eyes are being purified by the divine bliss. Now onwards, we will use the sense of vision in the eyes with constant awareness, limit and method. Think of the eyes, inhale and exhale with absolute silence. Next, we think of the sense of hearing, the ears. We drew a line between two ears from the center point. We are observing two eyes with constant awareness. All the bad imprints occurred because of the sense of hearing. The ears are being purified by the divine bliss. We are purified. Now onwards, we will use the sense of hearing with constant awareness, limit and method. Think of the ears, inhale and exhale with absolute silence. Now we think of our third eye in our forehead. It is related to pituitary gland in our body. It is the center for our all organs in our body. We think of our third eye, that is the forehead eye. Inhale and exhale with absolute silence. All the bad imprints, diseases, illness in all our organs are being purified with divine bliss. We are purified. Now onwards, we will use this third eye. It is the superintendent of our all organs with constant awareness, limit and method. Inhale and exhale with absolute silence. Straight opposite to the front eye is called back eye. It is the center for the storage of all our karmas, sanjita, prarabdha, and agamiya karmas. We think of the back eye, a small pit at the backside of our head. Inhale and exhale with absolute silence. All the impurities are being purified by the divine. Now onwards, we use this back eye with constant awareness, with limit and method. Think of the back eye. Inhale and exhale with absolute silence. We drew a line between back eye and front eye, and also between two ears. The junction point of the line is called Manonmani, related to pineal gland in our body. It is the center for our mind, thought, knowledge, and so on. We think of the pineal gland, the Manonmani center. Inhale and exhale with absolute silence. Always we will use these senses, inner senses, with constant awareness, limit and method of all the impurities are being purified by the divine bliss. Finally, again, we think of the Shivalingam seated at our head pit. It is the center for our wisdom. gateway to the Almighty. It is the center for Sahasradharam, that is 1000 pedal brain. Think of the Sivalingam and there, inhale and exhale with absolute silence. In this calm stage of our mind, all the human beings and all the living beings, by the grace of Almighty, all may enjoy good health, long life, enough wealth, happiness, wisdom, peace, ecstasy, and all the prosperities. By the grace of Almighty, all may enjoy good health, long life, enough wealth, happiness, wisdom, peace, ecstasy, and all the prosperities. By the grace of Almighty, all may enjoy good health, long life, enough wealth, happiness, wisdom, peace, ecstasy, and all the prosperities. Think of the persons, those who are related in our day-to-day life by the way of thought, word, and deed. All are blessed. Potri Om Namah Shivaya. Think of our friends and relatives and family members. All are being blessed by the Almighty with all the prosperities. Potri Om Namah Shivaya. Think of the superiors, co-workers, subordinates, customers, and officers related to our business, education, job, service, and so on. All are being blessed by the Almighty with all the prosperities. Potri Om Namah Shivaya. Think of the persons, those who are celebrating their birthdays and anniversaries during this week. All are being blessed by the Almighty with all the prosperities. Think of the persons, those who are suffering from physical and mental illness, and the persons, those who are supporting them to get it off from that illness. Potri Om Namah Shivaya. They are also blessed with all the prosperities. Think of our enemies and the persons, those who are showing indifference on us. Enmity with us. They are also blessed by the Almighty with all the prosperities. Potri Om Namah Shivaya. Finally, we appeal to the Almighty for the welfare of ourselves. We are also blessed. Potri Om Namah Shivaya. Again, we think of the whole world, all the living beings, and all the human beings are being blessed by the Almighty with all the prosperity. தென்னாடுடைய சிவனே போற்றி, எந்நாட்டவர்க்கும் இறைவா போற்றி. We raise our arms above the head, rub the palms, apply them on our eyes, spread all over the body, open our eyes and see the right palm. Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya. Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya. In this calm stage of our mind, we are going to bless ourselves. Reverend Shankar Pern, Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Kali Baral, Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Pushpa, Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Paramesh, Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Serin Louis, Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Swami Priyananda, Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Swami Sugunananda, Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Swami Sharadananda, Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Pushpa Riyan, Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Hanuman, Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Reverend Devaja, Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Tilagavadi Sivaramaswamy, Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Anna Maria, Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Reverend Kumari, Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Sumadi, Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Maureen Mirabai, Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya, be Padmini Maniraja, Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Geena Kane, Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Pradeep Durai, Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Rama Janice, Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Satya, Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Shanti Wagner, Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Karuna, Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Again, I convey my heartful wishes to all the participants. Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Okay, thank you, Pushpa. Thank you.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Thank you all. Thank you.
Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya.
Poற்றி Om Namah Shivaya.
Happy Easter to all that celebrate.
Ah,
And happy Passover.
oh, okay. Can I have my heartful wishes for all of you for the Good Friday and also for the Easter. Okay. Okay, thank you.